Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you stopped by today. Today we're back in the living room. Last week we started our spring decorating, and this week we're going to finish it up, and we're just going to concentrate on this bookshelf that I have here as you walk in to the living room on the left. We're going to just jump right into the video and get started. If you're here for some spring decorating, then you've came to the right place. And if you happen to be new today, I'm Robin and welcome to my channel. Okay, before we start decorating, let me take you into my office / grandkids playroom. This was my younger son's room, and when he moved off to college, I turned it into my office and then into a grandkids playroom. So it's a little bit of a multi-purpose use in here. We have some antiques in here. We've got Derek's little toy chest when he was a little boy that now stores the grandkids stuff. I've got my desk here. So this is, again, just kind of a multi-purpose area for me, and it's also where I store all of my home decor. So I've got it right here in this closet, and sometimes it's organized, sometimes it's not. It just depends. If I'm doing a lot of decorating videos on the weekends, this area can just be destroyed because I just pull and go, and don't organize it back like I should. But it's been, if you've noticed, a while before I really done a lot of decorating. We've just been really busy with the laundry room and now with outside videos because it's springtime. So here's just a quick view of my home decor closet, a little bit of organization. I've got candlesticks and then faux plants and kitchen items, extra baskets and trays. I did put in these door organizers a few months back, and they have just been wonderful. I got them off of Amazon. I'll link them below. But if you need some type of organization for any of your home decor, this is the way to do it, I believe. It stores all of my small items and gets them off my big shelves, and I really, really like it. So let's stop real fast and let's go through here, pick out some items that I think I can use on that shelf. Got a little surprise here in this package. This is from the Magnolia home when Charlotte and I went on our vacation, but those are things that are going to be saved for summertime. But I cannot wait to show you what I actually picked up there. So, okay, let's stop real fast and let's pick out some items to possibly style on my shelves in the living room. Okay, as I'm going through here and trying to pick out some things I'm going to be using today, I know a lot of you are thinking, holy moly, that is a lot of home decor. And yes, I totally agree with you. However, remember, I've had a YouTube channel for almost 5 years now, and I do lots of decorating in my home. So in order to change out my decor and show you different ways to decorate your home, I must have different types of home decor. So I have challenged myself this year to not buy a lot of new decor and use all my old decor, because as you can see, I have plenty. So please don't come at me when it comes to lots of home decor, because when you've got a home decorating channel, you must have lots of different items to choose from. And believe me though, before YouTube, this was not me. I barely even changed out my decor. So let me know in the comment section, do you love to change out your decor every season, or you just leave yours alone year by year? Okay, so I pulled off everything that I thought I might use here on the shelves. I know it's a lot, but I do like kind of playing around with everything and see what I can come up with, especially when I'm trying to reuse my home decor items. So I picked up some blue items because I'm trying to do blue and green throughout the house for spring and summer. This is a blue. You can't really see it well. It kind of comes off black, but that is a navy blue. This is like a little memento box. This comes off, but I love using it like as a base and then to make a vignette out of. I picked up some books. This is a new book I got from an antique store. I think the blue is so pretty. I think I got it for like 50 cents. So that's going to be really pretty. A couple of pictures, because I always like to put a picture at the top of the shelf. I thought I might use this one on the mantle, and I didn't use it. I used a different one. So this may work. I don't think I've ever used this on that shelf before. We'll try that one. I picked up a couple of wood items. I love using wood and wicker when I decorate. So this is from Target, I believe. Let's see here. Yes, that's from the Threshold line. It's a couple years old. It's called a canister. It was $15 from the Studio McGee line, but I just use it kind of like as a little knick-knack just to kind of help complete a vignette. Same thing here. This is just a plain wooden box. Let's see if this says where it came from. It's $19.99. It looks like this is from Hobby. Yeah, this was from Hobby Lobby. I've had this for a couple years too, but I just like having little knickknacks around like that. The same as this little holder, and just to help me when it comes to completing vignettes and giving them extra character. Some more blue in this little faux plant here. A couple of more pictures to maybe try on the top shelf. I love ferns, adding some ferns in for spring and summer. And this faux plant is, gosh, y'all, it's probably 3 or 4 years old. Let me see if I think I got it from Hobby Lobby. I love the wood base on it. The ferns look so real. This is not easy to do. Okay, it's upside down. But this is from the Threshold line. It was $20. And again, it is several years old, but it is just one of those staples that you can pretty much put in any area of your home and it'll work. I went ahead and grabbed a lamp. I love having a lamp on that top shelf, and I haven't had one there in a while. I've got some what are those called? They're rechargeable bulbs, so you don't have to plug this in because I don't have a outlet by that shelf. So I'm going to try this little wicker lamp there. I love adding wicker in all of my areas that I decorate with. If you've been around a while, you guys know that. This is a wicker basket I picked up on an antique trip with my friend Charlotte in Fredericksburg, so that might work. Lavender is always good for spring and summer. Another little faux plant, some more wooden items. I love these little blue pictures. They are so pretty. Trying to go a little cottage this spring and summer. And then I do have one new thing, and this is a plant that I picked up from Lowe's. Okay, so there's just kind of a show around of all the stuff I pulled out. Now let's stop and start playing around with everything and see what we can come up with. But first, let me take the few items I have on the shelves, take them completely off, wipe them down, and I'm going to keep a few things like that radio is going to stay on there, but everything else may come off. We'll see. Okay, the only thing I'm going to put back is this radio. I know I'm going to keep this here. I love this radio. It came from Target, and I absolutely love it. It can hook up to my cell phone, so when I'm cleaning or decorating or filming, I can play music through this, and I absolutely love it. So this is for sure going to stay on the second shelf. Now let's work on the top shelf and I'll work our way down. Okay, let's go ahead and put the lamp up here before I decide what picture is going to go up here. The great thing about this lamp is you can tuck the string up into here. So let's do that. But first, there is a little gadget that you have to plug into the end of this. And then when you put your light bulb in there, somehow it creates that charge, and it will make the light bulb work. So let me get the light bulb and the little gadget that goes on the end of this plug just real fast. Okay, let me show you. Now here's the light bulb. Now it is rather big, so on a smaller lamp, this does poke out the top. So I don't really like this, how big this is. I am on the lookout for a smaller bulb, but it's really tall. Okay, so there's your light bulb, and I already had put it on there. Okay, here's the end of the plug, and you're gonna take this little gadget right here, and this plugs into there like that. Okay, then you're going to take your light bulb, screw it in, and then cross your fingers, say a quick prayer, And hopefully, let's see, make sure it's in there good. Turn this on, turn the switch on, ta-da, and it works. How cool is that, guys? I got it off of Amazon, and I'll link them below in my description box. Okay, let's get our lamp up here. All I did was tuck in the string. Let's get our lamp up here, and then let's decide what picture that we're gonna use up here. Okay, let's try this one first. I really love this one with the string of pearls. I like the way it's just a little bit smaller than the lamp. I like that look a lot. I love the stacked books. I really like that. So there's one look. Okay, then to kind of play off the gold that I've got here on this little rack and then the gold that's on the fireplace, I pulled this one. It's a little bit more fancier. Oops, upside down. It's a little bit more fancier, but I love the little mason jar here, the matte colored flowers. It's a really pretty spring and summer picture. Now it's gonna be a little taller than the lamp, which still doesn't look bad at all. So there's that one. Oh goodness, I like that one too, guys. So there's that look. Oh, I really, really like that one. Okay, now let's do the third one. The third one is the one I wanted to use on my mantle. Let's see what this one's gonna look like. Okay, and this one's rather large. It's really, really large, but I love the watering cans. It's kind of a cottage farmhouse, and I love that. My style's a little cottage, a little farmhouse. There, that's pretty too. I love the brown wood frame. Oh my. I did not know I was gonna like all three of them. I honestly didn't. So let me know in the comment section which one you like better, and then let me think over which one I want to go with. Okay, since I did pull out a lot of blue items, I'm just not real sure if the blue decor pieces I would like to use are actually going to go with the turquoise pictures that are there. So unless I change up all of my decor items and start over again, I just don't think this picture is going to go well with what I've pulled out. So I think I'm going to go with picture number 2, which is the one with the gold frame on that. So we're going to start off with that one and go from there. So we're going to start off with this one with the gold frame and see how well that goes with my blue home decor items that I've pulled out. Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay, as you can see, I tried two different faux plants, and then I just settled for my real plant up here. I got to thinking I may not have enough room on the other shelves for that plant to really flourish, so I thought it might be better for me to put my real plant here on the top shelf, and I think it looks just fine. And then I added that little diffuser there. I can't really put a candle here, so I always try to have some type of diffuser, and I've had that diffuser, guys, for probably, I don't know, 3 months now. It came from Target, and it still smells so good. So if you've got spaces where you can't put a candle, try some diffusers. They work really, really well. Okay, so there's the top shelf done. I think it looks really good. I love that type of plant. I do not remember what it was called. I'll try to put it here on the screen if I can find the tag that came with it, but that plant is pretty easy to grow indoors. Okay, now let's work on this shelf with the radio. Okay, I really thought some books would look really good here on this shelf beside the radio. And at first you saw that I laid them down. Well, the first book was just too big. I really wanted that brown book, but it wouldn't work. So I just took a Heavenly Highways book. If you're a Southern girl like me, we're raised in an old, a small country church. We sang from Heavenly Highways hymnals. This was the songbook I was raised on. And I found this at the Amazing Grace Antique Shop, gosh, probably 2 years ago. It's got someone's name back here, but I can't really see it. But I could probably, guys, sing each song in here by heart. I don't know about you guys, but if you were raised also singing from the Heavenly Highway Hymnals songbook, let me know in the comment section. So what I did, I just kind of turned them sideways because I didn't really like them flat. And then I just added, let me scoot this down some, and then added these bases because I thought some wood element. I thought I needed just a touch of wood here on this shelf also. So, but still something is lacking. I need it more, I don't know, something's missing here. Let me add maybe some wicker. Let me add maybe one of my bowls that I showed you earlier to the top of this radio. Let me see if that might add, or that might help me complete this area with a little bit of wicker or just one more element here on this shelf. Okay, I've got this one. That one just may be too much though because it's a solid color and I don't think it goes very well with these wood faces, so I'm not sure about that. Okay, let me try one more thing. Okay, how about this? This might lighten up this area just a little bit. This little wicker box there. What about that? I think that might complete that area. Okay, then I'm wondering, I guess the big one looks best in the back. I was thinking maybe moving this to the front, that to the back. No, then you can't see that, huh? Okay. Just play around with it some. I feel like this big one was kind of lost back there. How about that? Okay, let me try one more thing. I also have this that I would normally put a candle on. What about putting that there? What does that look like? Is that too much? What does that look like? Oh, okay. Let's let this sit here just for a minute and let me see if I'm gonna like this or not. Okay, now let's work on this shelf. I thought about maybe adding this fern with this white pot to kind of lighten this area up. There's that. I could also add a little bit more wicker and put it into my new, or my antique basket that I found. And add just a touch of, I might need to do it on this side since I've got wicker on this shelf here. Let me pull this down to that side. I think I like this better than that white pot. We'll try this first and see. Okay, so here's what I have so far. So here's what I meant by if I put that wicker basket on that side, it would be wicker, or rattan, I'm not sure what you want to call all that, and then another wicker lamp there. So I thought that was too much on that side, so I just kind of put it on this side, and I think I am going to like the basket there better than that white pot for now. So this is what we have so far. I'm sorry for the shadows, guys. I have tried everything not to get shadows over here, and I apologize for the shadows. Just let me say that real fast. Okay, now I really wanted to use these blue pictures. I love these. To me, these are more cottagecor, a little farmhouse. I do love these, and I really wanted to use this. This is the only shelf I have left that it's going to work on. I don't think it'll work for the bottom one. And I was going to put them here. There, that's better. I was going to put them here without putting any type of floral in that, but I just don't know how that's going to look without a floral in it. You guys know how I am. I need to stick a greenery piece inside almost everything. So I don't have any florals on this shelf up here. So I think I can get away with maybe just 2 florals on this one. So let me put some of those white cosmos in here and see if I can get away with that real fast. Okay, I'm gonna send on this side. There's not many shadows on this side. Okay, here we go. Let's try that. Let me try sneaking that in there. Maybe like that. Of course, it's good to go odd, so I would need 2 more things here because I don't think 3 is going to be enough. So I might need to do 5 items here. So let's see, what else do I have to work with? Maybe I need something to kind of give this, to ground this. Maybe another book. I don't know if that brown book is going to go here. Maybe that linen book that was here before. Let me try that. Maybe that will help ground this and I can make my vignette on this book and then this can sit alone by itself. Let me try that. Okay, normally this linen book is a staple here on this shelf because it does help to ground a vignette. This came from Amazon. I'll try to link it. It just has blank pages in here. But it's another piece to kind of, let me show you. Okay, so you see the shot here. It just doesn't look what I want to call complete. It doesn't look finished. So let me show you if I add this book in here. Can you see the difference that made? Such a difference. Now, I still don't think 3 things is doable here. I still don't like that. Well, now we've got 4 items. So let's add one more thing. Let's add my other trinket box. Let's see. Let's add my other trinket box, maybe right there, and see what that looks like. Okay, hang on. Okay, can we get away with using this? Is there enough room without it looking too cluttered? Let's see here. I'm trying to go with more of an eclectic look like I did on my mantle. So I do want it to be a little busy. I know some of you might be screaming, that's too much stuff, Robin. That's too much stuff. But I do want it to look more cottagey, or cottagecor. I'm not real sure how you want to say that. I love this. I said earlier that my style was more like farmhouse and cottage. I think I've got some cottage in me. I've got some farmhouse in me, and I've got some modern in me. That's how I feel like all my styles mixed together, whatever you want to call that. But okay, there. What do you think about that? Okay, now my last shelf. Now I saved this for last because I knew I've used this before here on this bottom shelf and I absolutely love it. And again, this is just like a keepsake box. So pretty. And this is like a navy blue. It's just probably looking black on camera. Okay, so that again, that'll ground my vignettes. And so I'm going to use that really pretty ceramic bowl. I don't think I showed this last time. This came from the Threshold line from Target. It was $25 and it's probably 3 years old, guys. Okay, so we're gonna add this there. And I did want some beads coming out of this. I just didn't want to set this by itself. So let me put some beads in there. Okay, I had black beads and I had some beads that were this color, but I really thought these white chippy beads would look a little better. So let's just kind of toss them in there. See what we can get away with. I don't know if I want that inside, hanging down. There's so many different ways to style these beads. Okay, there. I think that looks fine. And then I'm just going to add that blue and white faux plant there. So I knew really what I wanted down here. I kind of had a vision for this. I don't think I've used this plant here before, but I knew that I wanted to use this box and this bowl, and I think this plays off of this blue bowl really well. So this was the easiest shelf. This is a shelf I knew exactly what I wanted to do. So there we go. Okay friends, I spoke too soon. I thought I was done with this bottom shelf. However, I have been decorating with birds for spring. I have a bird on the mantle. I have a bird on the coffee table. I've got a really pretty bird pillow over on my bench. And then I've got a little bird here on the table as you come into the living room. So I'm like, well, why not go ahead and add one more bird here to this shelf. And so I think this is going to be a perfect place for him. Plus it's going to add a little black element. And I'm going to put him right there. So sweet. I know this is going to make my sister-in-law so happy because Angela loves birds as much as I do. So Angela, this little bird is for you, my friend. And just for one last touch, I'm going to add a white Cosmo in here with these stems, just for a touch of summer florals. There, very simple. And now for the last touch in this area. This basket along with this L blanket is pretty much a staple here. I just like to change out the pillow, and we're gonna add this home pillow. I love the blue, and it's gonna look perfect right there. Okay friends, so here's our final look here on this open shelf. This shelf, I didn't say earlier, but it came from the Home Depot, and I've had it for 3 years now, and I absolutely love it. So I am by no means an interior designer. However, I do love decorating. I do love trying to put different styles together, and I'm loving the way this turned out. I hope I gave you some type of ideas on how maybe to decorate for some spring in your home, maybe how to decorate a shelf or some open shelving. I love using all the different textures when decorating, and I've definitely got all kinds of textures today. Okay friends, I appreciate you watching so much. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. Hit that thumbs up button. I love you friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.